Hi, this is Dr. Victoria Skirbo, and this is your astrological weather for Thursday, August 8th. Today, the moon is in Virgo. When the moon is in Virgo, we're really in the mood to get down to work, to do what we need to do, to make things and make our lives work more smoothly. Today, the moon in Virgo makes a number of aspects. It makes two aspects to the transpersonal planets. Those are the planets outside the orbit of Saturn. Those planets generally come through from a unconscious place. And then the moon also connects with two of the two social planets, Jupiter and Saturn. We get to take the temperature of the culture today. We have an opposition to Neptune by the moon, and we get a sense of awareness around the fact that we're all connected and what needs to be done, what needs to be accomplished within that awareness. We also have a trine to Pluto, and Pluto is deep resources. It's also, in Capricorn, it's also about power. So we have access to our own deep resources around power. There's a flow, and so not only can we access that power for ourselves, but we can kind of understand the structures of power, get a good insight into that. As far as the social planets, there's a sextile to Jupiter and also a sextile to Saturn. And these sextiles open the lines of communication. With Saturn, we see what needs to be reformed, what we're thinking needs to change, and how we can work together to make the world a better place for everyone. And the sextile between Jupiter and the moon gives us an opportunity to really open up about what our needs are on an emotional level, especially our needs around safety and security, which Jupiter in Cancer is very concerned about. There's actually another big shift of energy today, and it actually happens before any of the aspects to the moon does, and that is Mercury moving into Leo. Now, Mercury has been in Cancer for 68 days. Mercury generally spends about 14 days in a sign, but because of its retrograde motion occurring in the middle of Cancer, we had a very long time with Mercury in Cancer. Mercury is how we take in information, and Cancer is emotions. So we've had an opportunity to really feel our feelings and feel our thoughts. The retrograde phase also gave us an opportunity to look back, to review, and to revise some of the ways we think about those things that are concerns of Cancer, which is family, clan, safety, security, food. You'll see all this in the news as it is. But now, after all that review, after all those feelings, we now have Mercury move into Leo. Leo is a sign of creative self-expression, and so now we can take a lot of what we experienced during Mercury's travels through Cancer, and we can express them. Whether you express them through your words, whether you express them through art, whether you express them in whatever medium that you find works for you. This is a very self-expressive time. So sharpen your pencils and pens, get your paints out, do what you need to do, because you'll actually be able to put into some creative project all those things that you felt. And Mercury went into Cancer back on May 31st, and today is August 8th. So that was a long time, most of the summer so far. the moon, Mercury has been in Cancer. So sharpen your pencils. You're going to have a lot to say or a lot to write. And I'll see you tomorrow.